Right, let's see what is happening now. Right, so we should be live. So Jello, good evening and welcome back to another episode. Should be a nice easy one for tonight. Let's see what's happening here then. Something's not right. Aha. So how is everyone doing? How are you all? Alright, let's go ahead and go Jello all in the chat. That should happen. Yep, there he is. And let's go ahead and do the links. So there's the links coming out. So while we're all waiting, why don't you head over to our Discord where you can have a chat with us. You can have a chat with other people. You can talk about this build, Sobart builds, the Lego builds, the games play that we do. You can have a chat about anything on there. Obviously you just read the rules, type in the command, and you'll gain further access. And if you want even more access, then type in additional commands. If you haven't yet, come over to the Facebook, find us on Facebook. We've been putting photos, we've been chatting and leaving comments and things like that all over the Facebook. We have access to the Fiverr store where you can purchase merchandise like phone cases, clothing, bandanas, posters, not posters, banners, stationery, things like that. Or you can come and join us over on the Instagram where we've got a few photos. Yes, that reminds me, I've got to put some more photos up. We also have our main Twitch channel where this is obviously recorded to, and it's uploaded over to the YouTube. So if you're watching us from somewhere else, come over to Twitch, watch us live. We also have our Twitter, so yes, go over to our Twitter, hit that retweet and you get mentioned out on here. Just going back to our Twitch, if you become one of our followers on Twitch, you are entered into a free competition of 200 where you've got a chance to win some goodies. If you haven't yet, come join us on the family friendly YouTube channel where we play loads of games. We've got Lego games at the minute, we've got Minecraft games in the past, but we've got some new ones coming up. I think I might have a new seed to try out. We also have other family friendly games coming out as well soon on there. If you haven't, come join us on the YouTube adult account where you'll see this, you'll see the Stobart build, you'll see some adult content games, and you'll soon see the Disney's Dollhouse with a Wabbit. That'll be published there as well as over on Wabbit's channel, so we'll give a nice big shout out for Insect Rabbit 710's channel. That will be obviously in the details as always, so yes, remember to read the description of the video for a chance to find additional links. There will be links in the description of other people that's doing this build, so you can go ahead and watch them do the build. If I've missed any, then let me know and I'll obviously hit you up with a subscribe and add you to the list of many others. Alright, so yes, obviously I've only added links to the people that I'm watching and obviously give them thumbs up. I won't watch anything further than I am, so it doesn't give away too many spoilers. But once I've done my issue, I'll then go back through the watch later list and I'll watch every single issue up to the one that I'm doing. So there we go. Unless they are doing it live, then I'll watch them live and give them thumbs up and chat in their chat. So let's quickly shoot over to the Twitter and see those retweets. So what's going on here then? Twitter working? Come on Twitter, please log me in correctly. No, you logged me in the wrong account again. God. Alright, so where's my... Oh, that's 2 days ago. Come on, where's my current one? Aha, there it is. Ooh. Alright. So this last chance to grab that retweet, because I'm going to give that retweet shout very, very soon. Right, let's see, so I've got that. So yeah, see if you haven't yet, come and say hi Spoon in the chat and we'll say hi back to you as well. And hopefully we have better numbers, because obviously the numbers don't always tally up, because sometimes it says I've got 0 views but I've got 8 people chatting, or it shows that I've got 8 people viewing and 0 people chatting, so it's a bit of a all over the place on that, so we'll soon sort things out. Wabbit, you joining us tonight? Yeah, got a bit of a nod from her, so she'll probably say her bit in a little while. So, hi there Claire, how you doing? Hi there Roy, how you doing? Two quite long time viewers, even though they normally stay quiet, but that's alright. Alright, so let's quickly refresh our Twitter page and let's find out. So, in first we have Roy, in second we have Wera, and in third we have Claire. Thank you very much, you three, for being top 3 retweeters. We also have a Patsy. Thank you very much for the retweets. If you do retweet afterwards, thank you very much, but sadly you've just missed out, and it's time to go ahead and start building the Titanic part 2. So where's the channel? So hopefully it should fade. It should do. 3, 2, 1, and yay. I've got to change that fade because it's a bit too short. So obviously we've left off with issue 1, where we had this part here, the water break that actually broke on us. We've had it replaced, so thank you very much. And we are now going to move on to part 2. So as always, in comes the packet. Haven't opened it, haven't seen anything other than what's there. So yes, issue 2, so we should be good enough to go. Well, there's a few parts, so it should be quite easy to look at. So we've got, looks like the hull, the portside hull at the front. So we'll go ahead, get into it and go from there. We should be having very soon issue 3 and 4 in the post. So we'll grab the instructions, place them to one side, and we'll have a look. Right, so it wasn't quite stuck down that well, so we'll just rip open and go from there. There's that. We'll say goodbye to the card. That can go in for recycle. And here we go. I'll keep these because I can splash them with paint and glue and things like that. Oh, we have another screwdriver, so it's quite a stubby one. The actual tips don't look that healthy, so I'll just stick that to one side and we'll go with our trusty one. And let's see what we've got here. So we've got a nice Titanic label there, which looks like it comes up here, but we can't cover it just yet. We've got some screws. Woohoo! Screws. AM. Alright, so we've got 2, oh, hang on, 2, 4, 6, 7, so that's a reasonable amount, so we've probably going to have 1 or 2 spares there. Got some sort of joining plate. Oh, cool. That is obviously die cast, so that is really heavy. I think it won't float at the minute. It'll definitely sink, but it might float. And that's always die cast, and that bit's plastic. Right, name tag, Titanic, here we go. Right, so yeah, it's got some sort of pegs on it. I might have to give them a little shape because that one looks like it's bird over. But yes, here we go. So we've got the Titanic. There we go, the Titanic. Right, let's move that to one side. And obviously we've got a nice lower part, the portside hull. Then I'm assuming this is just the next part up from it, the midsection. So according to the picture, we've got like an orange ribbon and white part, so that'd be obviously the top part of the hull. So obviously looking at the picture, that is obviously under the water, and we've got the anchor port there, or porthole, which is obviously here. So yes, we've got the orange and white bit to come, so that's going to be quite simple. And then obviously that must connect to the deck itself. Oh yes, we'll whack that there and go on from here. So let's see what we've got here then. So we've got, yeah, so it's nice and hard. So yeah, it seems to slot together quite nice. It's got some nice contours, so it slopes down that way. or slopes out that way, and obviously it goes towards the back as well. So yeah, right, so we'll place that down. So we must open up these ones, and anything left over will be put into the bag. That's Stobart side, that's the Titanic side, and it gets stored nicely. So let's see what's going on. So look at my chat seems to be quite quiet, so I think everyone's just snoozing a little bit because it has been quite a busy couple of days. Because we've just had, come on, Valentine's, and yes, I couldn't dream last night because by the time I got back with Wabbit, it was too late to do anything. And yes, we went to a nice little place. It's about 2.5 hours drive from where we live, and it's just around the corner from a friend's place. And believe it or not, the place itself is called Spoons. So yes, it was quite funny, and we went there. It was a really nice place. So big heads up for you and all that. Alright, so this obviously you go left and then right to tighty. We do a little cut in. That seems to have gone in really well. Obviously we don't want to over tighten it and strip the threads. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do another, what is it, AM screw. I've been trying to catch up on loads of people's videos of Stobart and other ones, and we are definitely going to be doing some more. Obviously I've been watching my actual channel ones back as well. Obviously we need to make sure everything's fine. Obviously I do watch it the first time before it goes live, and yeah, so we'll try to screen it in. That one's not in fully, so we'll now go ahead and back that off and put it back in. There we go. Cool. Right, so they're nice and tight. The screws itself are smooth and flat to it. Yeah, I'm sure water will definitely get in between them grooves because there's nothing to really seal it. I can see there's some little ridges here, so that must mean the orange and white bit then sits on top here. So yes, so it's quite nice. Alright, I really like that. See some nice little smooth contours. Got some nice detail on it. I've been reading on the Facebook pages where people have actually been drilling these out as well, so I won't do that at the moment because obviously I want to do some other bits to it later. Right, so let's see, this must be obviously the joining plate for the next section, which we'll hopefully get in 1 or 2 issues. Because if I remember rightly, issue 3 is the engine and smoke generator, where people have been having loads of issues with it. So let's see if I can get this to go on nicely without messing it all up. No, that's got to be the top, that's got to be the bottom, so that sits there like that. So that's it there, and that's it. Oh, it's got to be like that then. Or have I got it around the wrong way? I probably have got it around the wrong way for being a spoon. That doesn't seem to sit like that. This is great when you don't follow the instructions. So it's got to go like that, all rigid on the inside. So can't go like that. So let's see. That sits there like that. That blocks everything out. Turn that round, and that won't sit on there because it's busy. So yes, it's got to go there like that. Right, so that must hold. That must hold the deck up. That part there is difficult to hold the deck up, but for some strange reason I can't get it to sit nicely. I wonder if they sent me the wrong piece. I've had that before with the Stobart. They've actually sent me the wrong piece. Alright. So that doesn't sit there at all with anything. Put it there like that, doesn't fit at all. That sort of fits. On there, no. Alright, let's see how this goes in. I'm determined to do it without instructions, but then I may have to, just to confirm certain bits, unless it's just the 2 screws. Then why is there so many screws then? So I thought it was supposed to be at least 4 screws hold it on. Right, so we are. Maybe distractions it is. So it's got to go. Them 2 seem to line up there. Aha! I didn't have it quite far over. Right, so there we go. So that's how it goes in. So I must join something on the bottom there then. Right, so what I thought was for the deck isn't for the deck. So that'll be interesting. So we'll start with one of these centre ones, so we can give it a little line up properly. Give it a little in and out turn. Alright. Alright, so it's still reasonably loose. Alright, we'll go for that one there. Come on. In you go. So there we go, that's going in. That's nice and tight. Back that off a little and then go back in again. It's nice and tight. So we've got 2 more to go. Come on. I don't want both screws. Take one off and I'll put the other one back on. So yeah, it's a reasonably quick issue tonight. Like I said, I've seen issue 3. Seen it in the shops and it looks quite easy to put together, so we'll do it quite easy, because I've been told loads of people have been having issues with it. A friend of mine, I've had him on the phone about it. He sent me his smoke generator and I'll fix that. Turned out a couple bits were soldered together by mistake from the manufacturers. And another person sent me their one, and one of the resistors or the diodes inside it was no good, so I replaced that. I've replaced a few components in the test kits and that, so yeah, so we can't wait until we get our own one to see how that turns out. So yeah, there is a bit of a gap through there, so obviously I'm assuming that is obviously to help the next one clip on, but that is it. According to the picture, the Titanic symbol is here, so that's going to be about there. So where's the... what did I do with the Titanic label? Wait a bit, what did I do with it? What did I do with the Titanic bit? Took it out. Oh no, I've lost it. Alright, there it is. So that must go in there. Well, you can't clip it in just yet because look, it goes there and goes on to the next piece. So yeah, we'll keep that somewhere safe with the rest of the Titanic stuff. Place it in there, and we'll place that AM screw in there. Oh no, in there. Come on, yay! In you go. Come on, in you go. Thank you very much. So we'll keep them nice and safe, and we'll continue after that. So yes, there we go. So if we pull this up and then go ahead and pull back the deck, so the deck, you'll see obviously just a bit prouder than that, so that's roughly where it's going to go, but maybe about there. So we've got some sort of idea of how it's going to go. So yes, it should be up like that, nice and flattish. So yeah, let's go like that. What do you reckon? I reckon that's pretty good. Hi Webby. So yeah, so there's one, there's two, and there we go. So we quickly move them to one side, and we'll have a quick look at the magazine. So obviously issue 2, this will go inside the Eddie Stobart quietly, and that will be kept to one side until we get the binder. So yeah, in issue 3, there's the engine. I've got a few things I reckon that do with it. I've been told by a couple of people it's very hard. It can take anywhere from 20 minutes to 4 hours to put together. So we'll sort that out. I've repaired one of these. I've repaired I think 3 of these so far. So yeah. So it hasn't been good, hasn't been bad. So what we've got here? Titanic Tragedy. Yes, we all know about that. If you haven't, you soon will do while we go through this. Yeah, so we got some diagrams, some more information, mystery of the clarinet. If I remember rightly, the clarinet was actually put on there by someone else, but not from the band. But I will read it later to confirm. But yeah, so the stables do look okay on this one, this issue. Was it J. Bruce Ismay, the owner? Yep. So we've got some information about them. Advert cuisine and Italian style. So yes, different restaurants. So I will be going to the Titanic in London soon. So if I see you there, then say a big high spoon, and we go from there. So the instructions. So here we go. So we've got part AM. So we've got the screws. So yes, we do have a spare one. 2A. Why is it that 2 for? Why isn't it 1? 2B, 2C, 2D, and 2E. Yep. So we've got part of the whole section bow upper. So that's that one. Porthole section lower. Nameplate. Yeah. Was it connecting panel? Yeah, I was right about that. Crosshead screwdriver. Yeah. It looks completely different to what it shows in the picture. And some screws. So yeah. So we've done that part quite well. That was easy enough to do. And this part was a bit tricky, but we managed to find it ourselves. And yeah, we screwed it in together, and that's what we are. So yes, so obviously next issue will be the engine itself. So we'll pack them away in the box once we finish the stream, and go from there. So yes, let's see how things turn out, and we should be good enough to go. Let's grab this. We can put some stuff away. We'll put the screwdriver in with some more screwdrivers. There we go. We'll place that there. It'll be free floating for the time being. We'll just put the bits and pieces away, and hey presto. Oh, it's falling out already. No! Right, in there you go. Right. Hey ho, let's go. So yes, anyone got any questions about it? Because it is going to be quite a big build. I will have to show it off in sections, and it will be like sliding back and forth as we build. Hopefully we get the stand soon, so we can put it on the stands, and might put little caster wheels on the bottom so we can move it back and forwards. Like I said, I'm going to keep hold of these, just do any mixing on and things like that, so we can keep things clean and tidy. Let's see, there's a screwdriver part though. There we go. We'll keep that just to use for a pallet. But yes, there we go. So right, what I will do the quick 60-second ad break, because we've been going for more 20 minutes. So 3, 2, 1, the ad break to help me out. Thank you very much. Right, while that is going ahead, we will go and bring that back up. Move that over there so I can see what I'm doing. Crikey, I've got to sort these screens out. That is jumping like a goon, this one. That one's just gone dark. That one's got funny shapes on it, and that one, well, who knows. Alright, so let's see, we've done that part there, we've done that part there, we've got a few things, we've done all this. I'll put it away in there. Got Wabbit's issue 1 there with Doll's House to sort out, so yes, you want to come and see that soon. We are going to do a bit of a Blue Peter thing on it, so don't worry about that. Oh, right, this. Right, oh no, that's gone. No, I can't see properly. The window keeps moving. I'll sort that out later. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, and welcome back. So yes, welcome back from the ad break. Thank you very much. Alright, let's move that back over here so we can see what we're doing. Keep everything neat and tidy. So we've obviously done all this, and we'll go. Oh, I should have gone on the Be Right Back screen. So yes, unfortunately there's that. I know it's a bit late, but hey, it's Spoon's fault as always. So we go to ending soon, and if we go ahead and type the links in once again. So if you haven't, please come and join us on all the links. We have the Discord, we have the Facebook, we have the Fiverr store, we have the Instagram, we've got our main Twitch channel, we have the Twitter, we've got our family friendly YouTube, and we have our adult friendly YouTube where this will be on. So yes, don't forget to have a look at the description, because in the description are links to other members that are doing the same build. Some are doing modifications to them, some are just building outright. It was a bit of a sad news that someone isn't doing the converting it into the Olympic, but it is understandable why, because of the obviously the price. If they're already doing one, then yeah, it is understandable. I would do it if I had the money to do both builds, but unfortunately I don't. That's why I'm only doing the one. So there we go. And yes, I have gone platinum for the case to store it in. I do have the shelving coming soon, so we can start drilling that into the wall and putting it up. But that is going to take a bit of time, because obviously I've got other things to sort out as well. So other than that, all I can say is thank you very much for coming along. Don't forget to look in the description, find the links, click on them links, hit a thumbs up, subscribe to them. Please leave a message in the comments to say where you found them. You found them through Spoon, and obviously that will obviously help the relationship between everyone else. And yes, keep an eye out for more Titanic, more Eddie Stobart, more gameplays, and the new up and coming Doll's House for Wabbit via Spoon's account, because we still having issues with Wabbit's one. So let's see what's going on. So yeah, that's all done, and yes, so all I can say is a big thumbs up. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for all the retweets and all your support. I'll do take on board the private messages that do come through. I do actually reply back to them as well, so yes, a big thumbs up, thank you for all that. I think that is it. I know there's some modifications out there for it, but unfortunately I can't afford the modifications because of well, it means that the issue itself will be more expensive. There is a chance that I'll be doing some additional builds, hopefully, but that would be explained more on the build itself when we are doing it, because I'm waiting for some information to come back. So other than that, it should be virtually good enough to go. Is there anything you want to say, Wabbit? No? Okay, well, so Wabbit's all okay with everything. I'm all done, dusted, and yeah, so thank you very much for coming along. Don't forget, hit us up on the social media accounts. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, because I've been a Spoon. If you haven't, hit the subscribe button, it's free of charge, nothing to do there. Hit the bell for notifications. Remember to head over to Twitch, be a Twitch follower, and take part in the free competition. So once we hit 200, you'll get a chance to win some goodies. Bye for now.